fighters are ready. The great UFC.
Hello, we're live. Ellie Center, hello. I haven't seen you in a bit. We're making some Mother's Day cards. So, since you weren't here last week when I streamed, I did some monoprint backgrounds with a particular color palette that I had in mind. It was like it was supposed to be like a coral pink with some like off-whites and stuff, and it ended up being more like a watermelon pink with some off-whites and then like another like lighter pink. But we got some cool backgrounds out of it that are like nice and shimmery. This one turned out really good, like this cool flower. And then this one I put some Prussian blue on top of it, and there's like some random black bits because I was trying a different accent color than I normally do, but it turned out okay. So these are my favorite prints from last week, and I'm going to use these as backgrounds for some cards. And let me know if you can see me and hear me okay, if the music is a good level. You know, get all those pleasantries out of the way. I also got to remember to try to keep stuff in the frame, in the video frame. It's a learning process. Okay. So I think the first one I want to try is maybe this one. No, this one. I like the damask. I like how it's like we've got like a gradient. Gosh, words are not like my friend right now. But where it's like half dark and it's transitioning over into light over there. So for these cards, I kind of want to do like not a whole lot on top of them. Like I usually do like stamping and ink blending and embellishments and all that stuff. And I pulled out some flowers that I might use later on. I have not been able to use these burlap flowers yet, so but like it fits the color palette like perfectly. So stay in frame. And I have these just really simple like Happy Mother's Day stamps in like different fonts. So, but I was thinking of having these on like craft paper panels. Because I don't normally use craft paper, but I actually have a bunch of it. And I have a bunch of craft cardstock, like card bases and envelopes and stuff, and it can look really cool. You know, if you can do, you know, not do it right, but you know, if you're creative with it, they can look really cool. So, I also have some stamps over here that I was going to use to make the backgrounds, but I ended up not using them that way. Like this flower stamp is really cool, and that would look really good on one of these. So it might look good on this one, though with like the sketchy nature of the flowers, it might be a little bit too busy. So maybe the flowers might do well on this background. That way, like the skinny lines of the stamp won't disappear into the skinny lines on this one, because these are more like this stencil has more solid lines, so these shouldn't disappear, I don't think. So that could work. But I've got these pretty roses. That would look pretty. Do you like stamp some roses and maybe I think this might be smooth enough to do we could do some alcohol marker or alcohol ink on top of that. Like we could use alcohol ink to color in the roses a little bit. That would be pretty. And I've also got this like splatter texture stamp that we can use to add like little splatter accents. What else? We got these cool like distressed looking embellishments. That would look nice too. These I might save actually for the envelopes. So I like to do coordinating envelopes. So Ellie, if you're still here, how are you doing? I want to know how your day's going. Okay, starting with this one. And I kind of want to do... do I have... Let's see, this is the biggest size of craft cardstock I've got. And just like single sheets. Do I... Actually, no, that's not true. I have 12 by 12 in here. Oh, yes. I have 12 by 12 sheets of craft cardstock. Excellent. So I can make a 5 by 7 card base if I need to. Because I was digging through my stash and I found 5 by 7 envelopes in craft cardstock, but no card bases in size 5 by 7. Of course. What else? But I did find these like pinky creamy color card bases that might work. So if we didn't want to, we could do like this pinky, I don't even know, it's like a ivory pink, I don't even know what color, like a blush pink, I guess, maybe. So we could do like the first layer is the actual like card base, and then we have a panel of craft cardstock, and then maybe this like darker pink panel on top with all of our stamping and greetings and everything on there. So that could work. Another option would be to do a couple of these little square bases. I can pull it out without ruffling the plastic too much. Hello, Jess. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How's your day going? So we still might not have enough to do 2 cards from this. Unless we do like really small squares. I'm just thinking the downside of this print is that this is the only print we have of this. Like, this is unique. So once I've used it up, it's gone. So I can use like scraps and stuff from it for other cards, but once I stick it on a card, like, it's stuck there. Working on your dystopian save. Nice. Most excellent. I was making a fan for it over the weekend and it crashed on stream. Like, you were making a family on stream and it crashed. So you like lost all the work you were doing. Making a family. That's so sad. All that work. Poof. Gonzo. Okay. So I think the first thing I want to do is maybe trim this up. Yeah. No! Oh no. Right, because when you're in Create a Sim, like the only way to save the progress on your sim is to save it to the bin. And if you're like me, I don't save it to the bin unless I'm done with it. Also, you just made me worry that Mother's Day is almost here, but we got plenty of time. It's just, I have a habit of procrastinating and waiting till the last minute. So, I figure, like these prints that I did last week, they gave me Mother's Day vibes. So I figure I'll use them to make Mother's Day cards and hopefully get a little bit of a head start on Mother's Day. So that I have a couple of Mother's Day cards that will be ready to go up in the store, before Mother's Day, but I want to have a bigger selection. Look like they could be cute wallpaper. Yeah, I agree. I love this damask pattern, which is what this kind of thing is called. Damask. Though it sounds like a curse word. Ah, damask. Okay. Now I'm wondering why this is not quite lining up the way I want. That's okay. It'll be a little bit smaller than 5x7, but that's fine. We don't want it to cover the entire front of the card anyway. And let me know if I start moving out of the camera frame too much. Because sometimes... Oh, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? Will be the smart thing to do is to put some tape where the camera frame is. And let's grab this little purple tape here. Okay. Where's that? There's 30 degrees, about 20 centimeters. How far up does it go? Up to 23 centimeters? Okay. Gamer girl, hello! Okay. I'm using some little purple tape to mark out where on my board the camera frame is. So I'm not like moving stuff out of frame on accident. Okay, so 2 centimeters down here. Okay, well, it's not perfectly square, but who cares? Who cares? And then I should probably mark where my webcam overlay is. So like right here. That way I know if I've got stuff in this area or in this corner of the board or the mat, then I know that's being blocked by my webcam. See, I do smart things sometimes. And watch, like in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to do something incredibly stupid. Because that's me, I guess. Okay. So let's see how this looks. It was funny. Sebastian and Megan just did a boss fight, and they were so close to shore and died because of sea serpent. Oh, they died. That's sad. I don't know if I like it with that. That's kind of nice, though. I think there needs to be something like between it. Maybe. Let's look at some of this. This is like some cool like eggplant purple paper. Oh. Totally just like blocked the markers that I taped for myself. Don't know what good that would do. That's okay. Though, I mean, I like this. Ooh, that's like Shimmer Palooza right there. because like this cardstock is shimmery, this purple one, and like this background is shimmery, so it's like, ooh, so much shimmer. That could be really pretty though. Maybe on like, let's see what it looks like on this one. Not really convinced, because like this cardstock right here, like when it's just by itself, it looks pink. But then, you know, when I put it up against something that has more like red and pink in it, it looks like off-white. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It doesn't quite match the white that's in here. Yesterday and today I completed 2 more achievements. Yes! I was so accomplished when I hit an achievement in The Sims. I'm like, yes! I have something to show for all the hours that I put into The Sims. Okay, that white is very bright. Oh, maybe I should go grab my ivory instead. Because those are just regular white. Be right back. I'm gonna step like 5 steps that way. Nine friends, yeah! Oh, sorry. I probably just bought my camera with my unicorn horn. Okay, so here's, for comparison, this is like the peachy cardstock, or the peachy card base we were looking at earlier, and this is the ivory. So I'm looking at that. And this might be a little bit too white still. So this might actually fit the colors, like this color palette better. So I'm looking at that for a minute. And this card is too red, so we're not gonna do that. So that over there. We've got this cool. Ooh, this is like a really textured paper. It feels like handmade paper. An uneven number. So this would be, no, that's too busy. I'm not doing that. We've got some sheet music, which is the wrong color. But what if we, I don't know. I feel like if we did sheet music, I'd want to be able to see a lot more of the actual music notes. So probably not. Here's some more sheet music, but it's like gold foil. That would just like really compete with the background there. You hate uneven numbers. I don't know. I actually like I like the symmetry of even numbers, but I also like the asymmetry of uneven numbers. So like, especially when I'm building stuff in The Sims. Like I like having like a wall that's like an uneven number of tiles long, so that I can center the one tile door in the wall. Like 5 tiles long. Yeah. So then I can put the door like in tile 3 and have 2 tiles on each side. because I'm a weirdo. That's just regular blue. This is an interesting wood grain texture. I mean, it's not like a textured paper. Nope. Ooh, this would be great for Christmas, but it's not Christmas yet. I know, 5 is just one of those numbers. Oh, here's more shimmery cardstock in blue. That would be interesting. It doesn't quite go as well as this purple here, but actually it might look good with this one. Ooh, because these are about the same shade of blue. That would look cool. And aside, so we'll keep that one out. See, we're getting into a bunch of greens here. Not doing greens for these cards. Except maybe this one. This is like a blue-green. And it's not shimmery, but it does have a nice linen texture to it. So this would be a cool, like, an interesting, like, complementary color scheme. Maybe not, like, technically complementary, but, you know, as close as you can get to that. That would be interesting. Would probably look good with that one too. Let's see. Let's check some of the other ones. Maybe. No. I think one of these prints with the more like cooler pinks in it, like this one, like where these two, I think would go pretty good with this green here. So we'll keep that one. Then we've got just some matte purple. Which we could do. A little bit more on the purple side, whereas this is more on the red side. It's like it actually looks, it's like a really warm purple, this one is, and this one is a cooler purple. So we'll look at that one out too. And then this is like some silver corrugated cardboard. It's very shiny. Probably gonna blind you if I try to move it around. So now I'm gonna shove these back into a little cubby. We've also just got our staple, you know, rose gold paper, pattern paper. Okay, so those are options. I don't have a huge stash of pattern paper just because I don't use it very much, but sometimes it comes in handy. So that could be interesting. I kind of like that. Do I have any scraps? I don't have to cut up a full sheet. No, here's not. And then we've got some dark. Ooh. No. What if I like cut out this flower and put it on like this dark sheet music background? That would be interesting. But I mean, I'd have to like hand cut the flower. That has potential. Maybe not for a card tonight, but for a card later on. And then a lot of these are Christmas themed. So I was going through, I was like buying up a whole bunch of Christmas themed paper. Oh, okay. Here's some vellum. So it's like kind of translucent here. this would actually look better on like a solid color. Like that or something. But let's try it out. It's really subtle. You guys probably can't even see it on the camera. But what if we did something with a stronger background? So that's interesting. Where like the stencil is peeking through like the empty spaces. Can like center or maybe put this rose down here in the corner. Well, that does seem like a lot. I don't know. I only have one sheet of this vellum because I don't know if I was ever going to use it. That's probably why, because there's like so much going on. And this is also roses, but they're more like, they're way more subtle. Like white and gray. That actually looks really pretty. It's kind of like frosted glass on top of that. Maybe it would look good with this one. Just like scalloped. No, I don't like that. What about this one? Yeah, this one, this right here is damask. That's the style of design. Where there's like symmetrical flourishes up and down the design. These are just flowers. And you can't really hardly see on that one. You see the flowers on that one. And yeah, you spelled it right, Jess. Do you know that color from a Shakespeare poem? Nice. So the roses actually looked nice on this, but they also kind of drown out the background. So I don't know about that. But we've got music, some sheet music vellum. That would look nice on this. Vellum might actually look nice on any of these. Maybe we did that one. Landscape. Thing about vellum though is it's not perfectly transparent, so you do lose a lot of the background detail. What song is the sheet music from? I have no idea. It doesn't say. It just says black sheet music vellum. So this would look nice with the flower, because you can kind of see the flower in the back. So we'll keep that out to maybe go with this one. And more sheet music vellum, and then some patriotic stuff. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a huge selection of pattern paper, because like I prefer to use my gel prints instead. But sometimes having pattern paper is nice for like accents and stuff. Okay. So I don't really have a goal of a certain number of cards I want to do tonight and tomorrow. I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear like I normally do. Today's been kind of one of those like whatever days. Okay, so I really like these two together. And do the pink, or the whatever this color is. Like that, though I don't know. I don't like that, like at all. And the brown doesn't work either. Like the craft paper. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll have to find something else to be a card base. Looking at my colored cardstock over here. Got some yellow. Might be a weird choice. And I do have some light pink. But it's not quite the right pink. Tried this. The pink and then the brown and then the purple. I don't like that either. Oh no, you guys. It's turning into a I don't like this every 5 seconds. Oh, that's interesting. I hate it. That's what the stream is going to be all about. That's interesting. I hate it. That really needs to go on a shirt. Like whenever I start offering merch, like that really needs to go on a shirt. That's interesting. I hate it. So this could work. I know I said I hated it earlier, but I was just thinking that I could do some ink blending on the sides here so that the color matches this a little bit better. Let me grab my paper. Mood. Yes, such is the life of an artiste. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Okay. Grab. Still got some pinks left over from those thank you cards. So like this pink. Or maybe this pink. So I was wondering, like, how much do you guys actually like enjoy the crafting streams as opposed to the Sims streams? It's like when I first started streaming, like I wasn't getting much traction with Sims, and so I started doing craft streams in addition to it, and I started gaining more traction with the craft streams. But now that I'm getting more traction on the Sims, like the craft streams aren't doing so well. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should keep doing them or just like do all Sims all the time. And this is pretty much the same color as the thing, so that's kind of pointless. It's like a little bit darker. That's not what we want. We're also listening to a different music station on Pretzel tonight. What's it called? Let me ask. Let me find out. We're listening to the Melodic Bass station on Pretzel. So let me know what you think of the station, because I can't really hear anything. I've been really frustrated with Pretzel music lately. I found myself like skipping songs like every 5 minutes at my last stream. The crafting and building ones are nice to play while I'm playing my own Sims game. Feels like I have company. That was supposed to be happy face. Okay. Yeah, and Klutzy told me one time that she sometimes like puts on my stream to fall, like when she's about to go to sleep, because they're relaxing. So I guess that's nice. Maybe I could do some research into like ASMR stuff. Yeah, kind of like ASMR. Maybe do research into how to do ASMR streams and kind of like brand them as that and tag them that way. And since they're kind of like later in the evening, it makes sense that people would want to do like a chill, chill ASMR thing. Definitely meant as a compliment. There are podcasts I fall asleep to, and I feel like I have to say that doesn't mean they're boring. Yeah. Yeah, there's a difference between, like, I don't think I've ever fallen asleep because I've been bored. But there have been some times where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. But yeah, but it's nice to listen to something that's relaxing enough to help you fall asleep. It's just that means there's not a lot of engagement because people are too busy relaxing instead of like chatting or, getting super hyped up or whatever. But I mean, you can't do hype all the time. That's just exhausting. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing to have, like a balance of like energetic streams and chill streams. Because with crafting especially, it is easy to like move the stuff around and, make interesting sounds. Though I would not want to do like the whisper stuff. Like whisper ASMR just freaks me out. It feels a little bit too close. Like they're right, like breathing in my ear. I'm like, no thanks. Okay. I actually kind of like the way that looks without anything on it. It's an interesting vignette. Yes, it feels like someone's tongue is in my ear if they whisper too close. Yeah. Yeah. Like whisper ASMR or whisper in like songs and stuff. I just like, nope, skipping the song. Because that feels like really a little bit too intimate. I'm like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Ooh, that actually looks nice. With the ink blend pink around the edge. And then whenever we go to put this panel, or before we put this panel on this panel, then we'll do just like a little bit of ink blending around this edge, so they kind of have the same edge to them. Okay, I like that. And then I'll also do ink blending on the back of this one so it's not just like a random beige looking color. I didn't come here for a wet willy, thanks. Excuse me. So we'll just go ahead and do the blending on the back here. What? The wind has been a real pill today. Like, it calmed down to about 30 miles an hour this afternoon, but this morning I was fighting a really bad crosswind on the way to work. Like, I'm going 65 miles an hour and I'm like white knuckling the steering wheel to keep myself from being blown off the road. And when I went for my walk this morning, it was like walking through Jello because the wind was blowing so hard. Or gusting so hard, that knocked me over. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, well, the driving bit was really scary because I was a little bit worried I was going to go off the road, but yeah, the walking bit was kind of funny. I'm just waiting for the day when the wind just like knocks me off my feet, just so I can say, you know, the wind knocked me over. What was I gonna say? I'm over the winter weather. The groundhog has betrayed us. I hate winter. Okay, maybe I don't hate it. I hate summer. Summer is my least favorite season. So I prefer winter over summer, but not with this wind. It's just stupid. Like, if I had to choose between all four of them, I would probably pick like spring or fall. But where I live, we only get fall for about, I don't know, 2 days before it turns to winter. So it like basically skips from summer straight to winter. Just dumb. I love summer, but also I'm someone who's always cold, plus I don't live near the beach. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm a cool weather person. I don't like warm weather. So I would not enjoy living near the beach, Jess. I would prefer to live near the mountains. Maybe not the Appalachian, but the Rockies. Maybe not directly in the mountains, because then it could get maybe a little bit too cold for my liking, but just close enough that we get some cool weather, some cold fronts down from them. We also have wind season, which runs from late fall to early spring. It overlaps winter. Yeah. Yep. We have an extra season in there. Like, they actually have to issue like high wind warnings for high profile vehicles, like semi trucks. Because if your load isn't heavy enough, the wind will literally knock your truck over. So they'll issue high wind warnings, or actually like close the interstate to semis that don't have a heavy enough load. It's insane. Warm winter days are windy days. You saw a few semis sleeping today. Yep, just taking a nap right off the side of the road. Because they can't get up. Literally. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So this is going to be the front side. Put that over there. Put that over there. Oh, sorry. My phone is vibrating. Okay. So, I mean, this might actually look good without the purple. No, it kind of blends in a little bit too much. Oops. Keep it in frame. Keep it in the frame. Okay. So I need to trim my purple paper. Oh wait, this is a giant 12 by 12 sheet, so my little trimmer's not gonna cut it. So I gotta go over to my big trimmer over here. Okay, so I trimmed this down to 4 7/8 by 6 7/8, which actually might be too skinny of a border. That'll give us like a 1/16 of an inch border around. So I'll probably trim off another 1/8 of an inch or something. I've got these nice strips that we can use for an interior panel later. Okay, that's better. Because now we can actually see this with the color variation from the ink blending. And I think it'll be like a side opening card, since the background pattern goes up and down. No, I'm saving up for sing mode. Okay, save away. I hope someone uses it someday. Okay, so I need to trim like maybe 3/8 of an inch from this side, from this panel. Oh, get caught up with the chat here. It was so windy this morning, I slowed down because I was concerned the wind would damage my side windows at highway speed. Understandable. On the way home, I was going even slower on the interstate because it was nearly throwing my car out of the lane on bridges. Yep, the wind is so bad. So bad. Okay. So this needs to be right there. I'll trim off 1, 2, 3/8 of an inch from this side. Didn't trim enough. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I want the border to be a little bit wider. How long is this piece even? This is 6.5. So maybe I need to trim off just another 1/8 of an inch. There. That looks a bit more even. Oh. You did trim the side too. Don't worry, guys. We'll get there eventually. Just gonna trim 1/8 of an inch off. Ah! So I feel like that paper trimmer is just it's not trimming stuff straight. I feel like this is really crooked. Like, I mean, I know I'm not putting it on straight, but it feels like no matter how much I straighten it, it always looks crooked. I think I need to trim a little bit more from the long side. We'll trim it from this side. Gnome tested positive for a perfectionist trait. Gnome has been marked safe from being a perfectionist. Well, I mean, if things are crooked, like I don't like that. Okay, that looks better. And that's fine. We have different border sizes, and that's cool. And I'll probably... Another thing we could do, though, is to have this be here and then cut out a panel in the middle here, kind of like we did with that other Valentine's Day card. I don't know if I want to do that, though. But I'll probably cut a panel out from the middle here so we're not using up this entire sheet. And we don't have to. Something real simple like that. And let me tape those together. Just so we're not having to like assemble it a lot. I think you're probably right, Jess. If I was a sim, I would probably have the perfectionist trait. Though there's like a ton of traits I would have if I were a sim. I'd be one of those sims that was modded to have like 50 traits. Like perfectionist and heavy sleeper. What else? Good sense of humor, I think. I mean, I think I have a good sense of humor. You guys might disagree. But I'd like to think that I'm a funny person. I would say friendly as well. You're a complex individual. You contain multitudes. That's right. That's right. Okay, so one idea I had earlier, Jess, before you popped in, was to stamp these roses on here and then use alcohol inks to color them. Just like some loose expressive coloring, not really like super in the lines. Either that, either these roses, like maybe here in the corner, like that, or like that, or these like sketchy flowers up the front. I was going to do these with a different background. Maybe these flowers. Keep that in frame. We should probably figure out where we want our sentiment to go. So I've just got some super simple greetings that just say Happy Mother's Day in different fonts. I don't know if you can see those very well. I've used this one extensively, as you can probably tell. You like the sketchy ones? Okay. Okay. Ooh, tea sounds really good, actually. I have not used this one hardly ever. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Put it up here. Like that. Actually, you know, I kind of like this one with this one. This one will be good too. It's kind of like a little bit of a grungy handwriting looking font. I'll just say maybe up here. I wonder if I have a stamp that just says Mom, because these stamps are kind of long for this front here. Go grab my stampy stamps. What? Hold on. What is this? None yo biz. 1, 2, 3, 4. None your biz. Thank you for the bits. I saw it when I was like way over there. But man, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Ooh. Found some interesting stamps we could use. Found these cool like script stamps. Either of these would look really nice on this background. Well, shucks. I know I had like a rubber stamp that just said Mom on it. I don't know where it is. I just don't know. So we're gonna go with it. Okay. So this one would be good like if we were doing a card this way. So maybe one of the other backgrounds, we'll set that aside for later. This one though could be interesting. We could do like more layers going this way. My paper. So, Nunyo Biz, you still here? How's your day going? Looks like we could go for something like that and have, well, actually need to be bigger. Where's my ivory? Ooh. More shimmery stuff. Oh, it's too bright. You could cut up one of these card bases. You could cannibalize the card bases. And like put this right here in the middle. And then maybe have the sentiment like go all the way across in the middle, or maybe down at the bottom. Can have like this script and the flowers. And I'm visualizing this in my head. And then I have the stamp like go across here. I also have stamps that are individual letters, so we could just do Mom, since I can't find my actual Mom stamp. However, doing individual letters it's really tedious. So like we've got these cute little do M, O, M, all like in all lowercase or something. Got this one, which is all uppercase. Oh, there's hiccup number 1 of the stream. I don't have very many stamps that say Happy Mother's Day or Mom anything. Ooh, we also have this cool, like, vintage letter stamp. That would be pretty too. And it'd be easier to stamp than this one, since we could get it in the stamping tool. I wish I had more like Mother's Day specific stamps. I have a lot of Christmas stamps because I love Christmas. Ooh. These would definitely not work for these cards today, but I do have some Halloween stamps. So if you guys like to exchange Halloween cards, then we can definitely do that. Later on this year. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Christmas, Christmas time is here. Da, 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 da. Shopping, 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 shopping. It's October. If anybody listens to Straight No Chaser, their Christmas Can song is amazing. We like have that song on repeat in this house around Christmas time. And we have just like some regular like font stamps, like a script font with mixed case. So we could do M O M or something like this. Where's the M? M O M. I don't know. That would just be really tedious. But we'll leave them out anyway. Lose your mind. That song's gonna be stuck in my head now. Okay, set that one aside. Might use this one instead. Though I still want to stamp the flowers on here and color them with alcohol inks. That would be really pretty. Okay, so I need to trim these up so we can get our prototype or our preview together. One thing I love about making cards is you've got like all these different pieces that you put together, but sometimes you don't really know like how they go together. But then you try it like several combinations until you find something that just clicks and you get really excited about it. That's what I love doing. Okay, so I'm just going to trim off this bit with the little barcode. You don't need that. Don't need no stinking barcode. Okay, so how big of a border do we want? So that one, sorry, I'm pulling it off framed from my ruler down here. It's like 1/8 of an inch. And 1/4. So I think we need to trim maybe 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch off the sides. I'm not sure yet. So it needs to be like 4.5 by 6.5. Oh no. Wrong way. How long is this right now? It's a little bigger than 7. I can't really see it, but it will. I'm off an inch, so oh, that was probably too much because now it's 6. It's 4.5 by 6. That's not going to be centered. I'll have to go down to 4. 4 inches wide. It's a me, a Klutzy. Hi, Klutzy. Buongiorno, Klutzy. How are you? You just about to go to bed? Because it's about your bedtime. I actually kind of want it to be still smaller. Still smaller. So like 3 3/4 by 5 so 6. I don't know. I'll trim it off at 5. Okay, there's 5. No, that's 6. 5 3/4. Okay. Ay. Numbers. I don't do numbers. I know it's 2 in the morning. Yep. And I'm buying art on Animal Crossing and watching art. Excellent. It's truly a beautiful night, but my eyes are burning from sheer tiredness. Apple, hi. Welcome. Welcome to the craft stream. Well, if you fall asleep, Klutzy, while you're watching this, I would not be upset. In fact, I'd be delighted. Well, Klutzy and Apple, we are making some Mother's Day cards using the gel prints that I made last week. Yay! Cross chat. Yes. Oh no, this might actually be too big now. So I'm just making like multiple layers, getting like smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh my goodness. And I kind of want this to be, actually we can do like maybe a skinny border. That would work. Oh, thought that was gonna be a hiccup. Oh, it was. Well, it's 2 a.m. for Klutzy, Apple. So she is probably gonna fall asleep here pretty soon. She's way over yonder, across the pond, where it's already Tuesday. Only thing holding me done is my need to sleep. It is really, I love these pinks. And then I have this like awesome, like warm, like shimmery purple. So this card is going to be like so shimmery, because that's shimmery. This is shimmery. This is shimmery. This is not shimmery, but we can make it shimmery if we want. Even unconscious, I will be here in spirit. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, so I didn't actually measure this piece. How big is it? It is, actually, I need to trim it a little bit more. This actually needs to be 5 3/4 on the dot. The only thing holding me back. I was like, okay. All right, so 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm gonna trim this piece just slightly smaller than that. Okay, I'm just using some low tack tape to hold the layers together so that we're not like trying to, whatever this is. Oh, I totally forgot. Apple. We here on my channel we have a couple of signs, like hand gestures that mean certain things. So this means crafting. I don't know why, but it does. This means crafting, and this means congratulations. They're just little in jokes that have developed over the course of the stream. So now you were in on the joke. Oh man, I need to figure out if I can do, you're a cool kid. Let's do the crafting. I need to figure out how to do emotes that are like this. Oh yeah, this means congratulations. Like flapping your arms like a chicken or something like that. We had that one a couple of weeks ago. Okay, I'm gonna cut this in half. What? Well, let me look at my phone. What? Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Clumsy. What are these emotes? They're like, I mean, that's the closest we can get, I guess. But I'll see if I can figure out how to make the hand gestures. Oh, I'm sorry, kittens. That was you who didn't hydrate. I just saw a K, and I assumed it was Klutzy. But I'm trying to do the congratulations. It's fine. I think it's adorable. But I'll see if I can maybe try to design emotes for those for the future. I don't know, like emotes are a challenge, so we'll see how that goes. But I do have the first tier 1 emote uploaded, but I gotta wait for Twitch to approve it, so that could take a few days. Listening and playing Sims 3? Excellent. That seems to be a trend. That's what everyone else is doing too. Actually, a little bit smaller. Maybe a 1/4 inch? Yeah, because if we cut off a quarter of an inch, that is a lot. About trimmed off too much. If we trim off a 1/4 of an inch, then we'll have an 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. Welcome back, Jess. It's like, yeah, Twitch, come on. Get with the program. Okay, so that's 5 3/4. 5 1/2. Yeah, that's where it needs to be. Melissa, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm making some Mother's Day cards because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the backgrounds that I did last week. Oh no. Wait, everything's fine. I need to trim this a little bit more. Maybe cut off another 1/8 of an inch or something. Oh. Klutzy never sleeps. Klutzy is an asomnic. She doesn't sleep ever. Stream feels full. Yes, I love it. Started a homeless challenge. A new lady, she loves the outdoors. That's helpful for a homeless sim. Born saleswoman. Yeah, that'll definitely help her sell stuff at the consignment store. A mooch, that's helpful too. A bookworm and a hopeless romantic, because why not? Sleep is thin Ireland. I need to trim, this top here. So maybe another 1/8 of an inch. That doesn't seem right. 1/4. I'm not gonna lie, she sounds like she'd be the type of girl you'd see in a rom-com, and I love it. Yes. Okay, that's more like it. Now it's more even. I mean, it's not the same border width as here, but we're kind of working with just like different border widths. Who cares? They don't all have to be the same. Not enough hobo rom-coms. She has a romantic interest that she keeps asking for food and money. Oh man, oh. Is this even gonna work? So I have this pretty like vintage letter stamp. It's like super grungy and oh no. What? Oh no. What is this? Hold up. One moment, guys. Okay. Scared me. I was pulling this off and like the thing was about to come off. That's fine. Everything's fine. He's a sporty sports guy that can't keep any money. She's a penny-pinching businesswoman who won't even buy a home, but soon their lives will cross paths. Thanks, Melissa. I'm just kind of like going with the flow. Vibing. Whatever that means. Like, I'm really not that old, but sometimes I feel like there are like new things, like there's like new slang coming out like all the time. Then I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. I feel like what's his bucket? Steve Rogers. Where they're like someone made a reference to Wizard of Oz and he's like, I got that reference. Okay, is this gonna cling? No. Okay, so I have to take this bit off. But what? Why is this pulling like the... I don't understand. I mean, it's not damaging the stamp at all. It's just, it's pulling off the, I don't know, maybe I ended up with a defective stamp. Yeah, I definitely did. Because if I try to take this off, it's actually like pulling up some of the foam. Maybe if I try from here. So I don't think this is supposed to come off, but if I don't take it off, it doesn't cling. I think I got a defective stamp. Shape look kind of bad. It's Dudley Brackett. He hates his family and lives all alone in a little house on the outskirts of town. He started to flirt with her, and I was like, lonely guy is lonely. I can use that. Oh. Show him the true meaning of family. I've never done very much dumpster diving in The Sims. I just hate how The Sims get so stinky afterwards. But I mean, I've had Sims, you know, do get, you know, some nice things there, so I got the dumpster. Alright, so even though I got a defective stamp, it's fine. Because we can just put some tape on the back of it, and we just won't use the static cling stuff because it doesn't work. Begging for a stream where Gnome tries to guess what newer phrases mean. Oh no. Take advantage of my lack of vocabulary. And his family will probably end up in jail, but we can try. Oh, klutzy. You can roast food over a fire pit. Yeah, you can. You don't even need like a stove or a refrigerator or anything. Like you can go fish or like harvest stuff and roast it with fire pit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't even need any of those fancy appliances. Oh, guys, this stamp does not smell very good. I was like, what is that smell? Ooh. Okay, sorry, I gotta keep it in frame. I marked some tape down here so I know where the camera frame is. I need some Febreze, like dump a whole bottle of Febreze on here. Okay, once I get this stamp where I want it to go, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. So I'm gonna line this up because there's like a couple of lines here. I want them to be straight. Okay. Let's go around with this. And this is more going to be just for background texture, so I'm not terribly worried about it being like centered on our panel here. But maybe I should at least try to have it centered. Maybe I should center it like this. No, like this. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh, so much chat. Not that wholesome. Keeps the what? Your blue daddy Sim keeps the real mayor locked in a tower while he himself is Emperor of Evil. Nice. Stamp sounds like, or smells like, Applepunk Sim after dumpster diving. Mm-hmm. You're not really awake. You're just sleep. You're just sleep chatting. Yep. Spicy dystopia. Oh man. Let's see. Such a simp. Ooh, an all-in-one bathroom. Those are good. Just pretend it's a fancy porta potty. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Melissa. All right. Time for a bathroom break. So feel free to get some tea or a snack or talk about stuff. I don't know. And I'll be back in a few minutes. And we're back. Thanks for waiting. So much chat. I'm just going to get caught up on the chat real quick. Oh, Apple, when I was working on my legacy challenge last year, like I had my sim, like I didn't even bother building anything on her lot first. Like she just bummed it out at the fire station the entire time until she had enough money to build stuff. I thought Harry was your king, Klutzy. Can't have multiple kings, I don't think. What? Handwritten apology and pancake. I don't even know what's going on. You guys. Just having your own little party there. Right there in the chat. You can have multiple kings. Okay, if you say so. I mean, who am I to judge? Oh, I'm going to use just a single. Ah! Almost pinched my finger. That would have been super fun. Okay. Oh, Harry is the king in my streams. Okay. Oh, there's hiccup number 3. Okay. I'll think about it. I don't usually. Well, I might have a self-sim that I made a couple years ago. We'll see. Oh, jeez. Yes, I didn't want to do a Harry emote or a sugar emote because they're EA pre-made sims. Like, they're made by EA. So, I don't know. It just didn't feel right having them there since I didn't make the sims myself. Though I think, I don't even think that matters because Apollo is a pre-made, so. Just because I don't like Harry at all. But if you ask nicely, I might add a Harry emote. Or emoji in Discord. Can't decide if I want to do another impression. I think that's probably fine. We don't want it to be super solid anyway. And make her, cute. Throw caution copyright? Oh, yeah. Who cares about all that stuff, Blasphemy. Well, just because you're making such a big stink about it, Klutzy, I'll make a Harry emoji. Yeah. Are you talking about this? Yeah, like the stamp, like when you stamp something onto the page, it's an impression of the stamp. So like this is the stamped image or the stamped impression. Yeah, I like it too, Apple. You use it every day? Okay. Well, I didn't say when I'm gonna add one. Or if it's gonna be flattering. I make no promises. But I will add one. Because I'm a good gnome. If a little mischievous. Oh, I'm not good at Kermit. That's just I'm not good at Kermit. Harry has no bad ankles. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. And then we were going to do maybe some flowers on top of that. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to cover that up. But I am going to do some ink blending around the edges of this. He's like, God. Oh my gnome. Though I'm not sure, like the Happy Mother's Day is just a little bit too wide for this. So I don't know what stamp to put on this thing. I don't know if I necessarily want to do Mom. The drama. Dudley's dad just called to ask your Sim on a date. That's just the funniest thing. Get that bread. Keep it in the family. Though, okay, so in one of my other saves, I have a couple of Sims who like, oh, how do I even explain? Yeah, I know, it's so weird, Apple. Like they don't even have any consideration for a Sims partnership status. So, so I had a Sim who, he wasn't married. Like he had divorced his wife like recently because she was being a jerk. And his uncle, like his aunt, it was his uncle's wife, so his aunt by marriage, like after her husband passed away, like because he passed away really young, so she was only like an adult at this time, and he was like and this particular Sim was a young adult, while his aunt was like an adult. She called him up and asked him on a date. I'm like, what is going on? Like, that's so weird. And I checked like the relationship panel, and because she technically wasn't married to his uncle anymore, the game did not see them as related because they weren't like genetically related at all, even though she was his aunt by marriage, but his uncle was dead. I was like, oh. Like, should I let them pursue this or just not? So I ended up not going that direction. More drama. He's a cheater. And my Sims 100 baby recently had Karen make a baby with her child's husband. Oh no, Karen. Ugh. No morals than 100 baby. Only strategy. That's awful. That's awful. Okay, back to the card, you know. Don't need no more Sweet Home Alabama stuff. Got enough of that in Sebastian's game. Nope, we're not going there. Okay, so we could just do Mom. Like maybe have them like bounce around or something. Like the reason that doing individual letters is so tedious is because I actually have to stamp them one at a time. Like, so the letter has like, there's like a photopolymer like edge around them. And so if I were to pick up all these stamps like next to each other and tried to stamp them, the spacing would look weird because there is too much space in between the letters because of the photopolymer around the letter stamps. So I have to stamp the letters one at a time, which is incredibly tedious. Where in the world is my Mom stamp? That would look great on this. I don't have a mom stamp. I don't have a mom stencil either. And my hand lettering skills are non-existent, so that would not work. My sister was in Alabama briefly, and her roommate was dating someone she was technically related to, not by blood, but by marriage. So, I'm not saying stereotypes are real, but... No, we're not saying anything. We're just, you know, hinting at it with subtext. So we could have a strip like this that goes all the way across with like Happy Mother's Day. But I don't like that. Ooh, what if we did, oh, we could do vellum, I suppose. Like, this isn't vellum, but just pretend it's vellum. And like have the vellum like wrap. How do I get this in here? And like wrap around the edge like this. And do Happy Mother's Day. Excuse me. I mean, it wouldn't even have to be vellum. It could just be regular cardstock. Wraps around like that. We're done talking about whack relationships, I promise. Okay, that's fine with me. So, said yes for the heck of it, and he's yelling at her. Oh, no. Yeah, this chat is crazy. And he's probably, like, either insane or hot-headed or inappropriate or something. just spamming with the @ mentions. It's a mystery. We don't know why this chat just went to crap. I got friends in low places. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do the mom stamp. Can never remember where these things go. There it is. The Racket family lives up to this name. So while we're doing that, I'm going to do some ink blending on this. So we can actually make some progress on this card instead of talking about, you know, dysfunctional families. This is just the same pink that I stamped this with. It isn't. We don't need to have a whole lot of like color contrast with this. We just want a little bit of a soft border. No, it's fine. You guys can chat all you want. It's nice having an active chat. But I can't promise that I'm going to be able to keep up with with all the messages. I do be making myself in Sims. You do be. You're a doobie. That's correct. You keep thinking this is a spoon. It sure does look like a spoon, doesn't it? It's just a brush that kind of has like the bristles are kind of go in a dome shape for a little bit more smooth blending. I promise not to let anyone focus ever. Thanks. Scout's honor. Live long and prosper. She doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Scooby dooby doo. Where are you? We got some cards to make now. Sorry, there's a little bit of a free preview of Sing Mode. Didn't even have to redeem any channel points for that. You're welcome. I suppose I also had that inkling. Yes, Klutzy bringing her pun game to the stream. You guys are so great. Nice thing about having active chatters is that you guys you're all like feeding off each other's energy. Bringing some, it's like I don't even have to like think of entertaining stuff because you guys are the entertainment. Less work for me. No one's really treating us. Yes. Spoil you rotten. You tons of candy. Speaking of candy, what are your guys' favorite candy? For me, I love dark chocolate, Skittles, gummy bears, not all eaten together, Tootsie Rolls. I love Tootsie Rolls. Chocolate Tootsie Rolls and the flavored Tootsie Rolls, except for the vanilla. I despise the vanilla Tootsie Rolls. They are disgusting. They should not even exist. All candy. Nice. I mean, if it's sweet and it's called candy, then might as well eat it. Ooh, pretty. Okay, now we got to figure out what we're going to put our sentiment strip on. We could do more of this and maybe do like a darker ink blend around the edge. Or I could actually pull out like one of my pinks here and ink blend on top of that. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Yep, that's right, kittens. Twix and Kit Kat. Oh, Twix is pretty good. Cola gummies. I don't think I've ever had those. I've been to Hershey Park, and let me tell you, a candy-themed amusement park is the bomb. That does sound amazing. That sounds absolutely amazing. So I don't know, it kind of looks nice without a greeting at all. But we'll play around and see what we like. Russell Stover's coconut cream chocolate Easter eggs, Santa's, pumpkins, whatever. Seasonal shapes. Oh gosh, I'm getting hungry for candy now. Kind of want some Tootsie Rolls. Give me some of that. Like the orange and the cherry are probably my favorite, like fruity Tootsie Roll flavors. Roundtree fruit gums. I don't think I've ever had those. Let's see, how big? So I gonna need to be. That's like 1/2 inch wide. Okay. So let's do 3/4 of an inch. That's not gonna be long enough. Of course not. Live in the wrong country to buy them as often as I'd like. I totally get that. My sister likes to go to World Market and get a bunch of candy from their snacks aisle. She loves like Japanese and Korean candy. I don't think I've ever had a Cadbury egg either. Can't really tilt that one straight up. Okay, I think we may have to print 2 or stamp 2 versions of the sentiment strip because I can't really decide what font I want to use. Yeah, I like World Market too. It's just the nearest one is like 45 minutes away from me. So I don't go there very much. They're good, but one time I got these mini ones and put them in my back pocket and sat on them. So sad. Excuse me, ma'am. These are just chocolates. They won't hurt you. You'll be fine. Suck it up. I say that to my Sims all the time. Yes, I know you're hungry. You're fine. I'm keeping an eye on your motives. You're not dying yet. Actually, I think we're gonna have to go like this. Sugar cookies, hello. Welcome back to the stream. We're doing some Mother's Day cards today. Because number one, I want to get a little bit of a head start on Mother's Day stuff. And number two, I made some gel print backgrounds last week that are like pinks and off-whites and a little bit of Prussian blue or whatever. Just like some really soft backgrounds, and I was just getting a Mother's Day vibe from them, so that's what we're gonna do. Yes, sugar cookies. What is your favorite candy? Mine is Tootsie Rolls and gummy bears and dark chocolate. Specifically Hershey's Special Dark. I'm not really sure what level of cocoa, like what cocoa percentage that is. But I think the darkest chocolate that I like is, I don't know, maybe like 70% or something. Okay, so this actually needs to be centered like both ways. Awesome. So I need to be a little bit more intentional about how I place this. How long is this? Of course. Yeah, guess you did come in a good time. Here's the first card so far. We've got a cool, like a pretty like shimmery damask background in the back. Because that's where the background goes. Gosh, so much chat. You all used to have a little puppy named Cookie. That's so cute. Not sugar cookies, though I do love sugar cookies. Hershey's Crunch Bars, Twix, and Reese's. Oh, Twix are so good. Make your sim a vampire. Why? Because they don't sleep. That's right. I mean, well, they do sometimes. Okay, so I think if we just trim this down to be 6 inches long, that'll make it easier for us. Or for me, anyway. Thanks, Melissa. What are you working on, Melissa? You working on some more paper cutting? Just not really even bothering with the chat. So, I mean, if you have a favorite candy, Melissa, I'd like to know. Oh no. Also, magic will happen. Oh no, I cut off too much. No, I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. The 1 inch mark is not quite in the corner over here, so it's not a big deal. Inch 6, okay. Where's my stamp? That's what Sims Making Magic was all about. Oh. Just center this here. So 6 inches. 3. Move this down here. Oh, another hiccup. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I hate centering these things. So annoying. Practicing on making clean curve cuts. Ferrero Rocher? I have never even heard of that. Is that like a Texas thing? Oh, that's too much. And that's not enough. So it has to be like right in the middle. Ah. Oh, for goodness sake. Is that even straight? Oh gosh, I can't even tell. Maybe I didn't make it big enough. Rocher? Okay. Thanks, Jess. Is round chocolates with filling. I live way out in the middle of nowhere. I live in Siberia. No, I don't live in Siberia. Okay, I may have to make this strip a little bit bigger because I don't know if we're going to get all the stamp on it, but we shall try. Right there, right at the 2 1/4 inch mark. They're decadent. On the store counter, it's harder to just buy them when they're like 65 cents. Russell Stover's Roman Nougats. She lives wherever gnomes live. That's right. That's right. I wonder if I should do a darker ink. Maybe like purple or something? Let's try this one and see how it goes. Well, if I happen to see one, Gnome Sylvania. If I happen to see one the next time I'm at a gas station or the store, then I will try it and let you guys know how it goes. Oh, I did not get a good impression on that one. Why not? No worries. Gnome is just struggling with her stamping. Gnome Sylvania. Good grief. Though actually, you know what? I should put that in my phone and save it. Can add it to the list of stuff. Like oh my gnome. Oh, maybe it's this cardstock that's just not accepting the ink very well. All right. Pinch my finger, you guys. Because I'm smart. I'll be here all night. Yeah, Klutzy, asking for a friend. We all, this. I think we all know who this friend is. With black, favorite music is dark wave. All right. So, I don't like that font, so I'm not going to use that stamp. And this time we're going to try stamping before trimming. Because apparently we're not getting a good impression. Though I do need to trim this down to 6. You know, villain stuff. Yeah, just blame it all on Apple. That's right. Are we playing a game? What game are we playing? I love that. I love that you're pretending to whisper apple, like in a chat where everybody can see. It's like that fake whisper. Hey, 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 you. This is my fake whisper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's probably good. What? What? A bro moment where I'll go along with what you say. That was also a psst. No one else was supposed to read that? Okay, sorry, my bad. My bad. I have lost control of the chat. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Is this real life? Is this gonna be forever? Oh, we're gonna try a darker one. Ooh, maybe this would be a good time to pull out the thistle. What? I don't even know who you guys are talking about anymore. Like, I know it's a sim, but I don't even know. I have no idea what's going on. David after dentist, yes. Yes. I can't see anything. Sometimes when it was just me and my sister in the car, I would start doing that, and then I would like sit up straight and like do that thing where he just kind of like starts yelling. I won't do it on stream because it's a little obnoxious, but I'd get a good laugh out of her a lot. Ugh, that's too brown. I don't know if I like that. So this may end up being a heat emboss thing, which I'll do off stream. Turns. Taurus and Leos are good matches according to Google. Yeah, but does that mean they're good matches in The Sims? Yeah. Because I don't know if like The Sims, like Sims 3 astrological signs actually like correspond, like if the compatibility actually corresponds to like astrology in real life. I do not know. Okay, so that is a dark. That's dark to brown. Words not working. Hello, Heart for Libraries. Talking about handsome blue genie. Okay. His name is High Commander Salamander, and now I didn't give him a real first name. Okay, Heart for Libraries, is it okay if I tell them who you are? Like, I won't say your name. but I think they would be interested to know who you are. It's like purpley down. Oh, gosh. And also, how's your day going? Heart for libraries. Mystery guest. Maybe. Oh, you guys probably can't even see that. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, the gig is up. Okay. Okay, you guys. Heart for Libraries is my mother. So, be on your best behavior. I mean, not that we're bad on my stream, Mom. I do a family-friendly stream. It's just it did get a little weird earlier. Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, I think we've all got a case of the Mondays. But it just so happens that we're making Mother's Day cards tonight. So no, I like Apple's name or Apple's thing, Mama Gnome. Yeah, Klutzy, you're gonna have to be on your best behavior. Okay, so I need my bone folder for this. Where is it? Hello, Mrs. Gnome. No, Mama. Aw. Where is my little crease helper? No, where is it? I have a little thing to help me make creases, and it seems to have disappeared. This won't necessarily be for you, Mom. This is probably going to go in my store. But, I mean, it's all moot if I can't find my little crease helper. Where is it? It's supposed to be, like, right here. I'm baffled. I don't know where it went. I'm currently a Gnomicorn, that's right. Making no Mama's Day cards. Yo, Mama. Where? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Like, for real, you guys, I need this. I need this tool. My life is incomplete without it. Where could it be? Get to nighttime and suddenly the energy jumps out. Yeah, same. I like after dinner, like especially when I'm streaming, like I hit that second wind and I'm like, pfft. I don't know. I'm expecting you to like steal my brainwaves and tell me where it is, because it's in my memory somewhere. Though I'm only gonna spend maybe another minute looking for it, and then I'm just gonna move on. When was the last time I used it? It was a couple weeks ago. But you guys feel free to chat amongst yourselves Light look. Getting fell under the desk vibes? You might be right. You're right, Jess. It was hiding behind, like it was sitting up against, like leaning up against something, but it was behind a bigger something that was leaning up against something. So it didn't fall under the desk, but I set it somewhere and unintentionally hid it from myself. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing with this sentiment strip is like folding the edges over like this and having them like wrap around this back panel here. Ooh, sorry. Hiccups. I hiccup a lot during my streams, Mom. That's hiccup like number 4 or something like that. So it's gonna like wrap around like that. Sims 4 Paranormal is shook. Okay. Let's do... Actually, I should probably measure how far this is apart. That's like 4 3/4 long, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna help me. Maybe like 1/2 inch on each side. How long is this? 6 inches. So if I remove, or if I fold 1/4 inch from each side, that's 1/2 inch, so it'll be 5.5 inches long. Okay. Whoa, raid! Do 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 do. Yeah, Jess, you're so psychic. Hi! Hello, Raiders! Welcome! We're making some Mother's Day cards, and my mother is also here on the stream. I mean, not like here with me, but she's watching. Yeah, so we all have to be on our best behavior. Let's see, what did I say? 1/2 inch? Yeah. Nope. Gotta do it the other way. So it's got these little score lines, and I got this little bone folder thing here. And so I can like measure where I want to score it, and it makes a little score mark. It's like I'm pressing the paper into the score grid. And then bam! Perfectly creased and folded. Batten down the hatches. Yes, Relax, I'm a Girl is another Sims 3 streamer, so actually let me see. I'm gonna try the shout out command. She's only a few followers away from getting to 50, so let's see if we can help her out. And I'm gonna see if I can do my shout out right. Shout out at Alex, I'm a Girl. I think this might work. Yeah, there you go. There's her Twitch channel thing. If you guys are interested, maybe give her a follow. I know, this is like a super, I don't know, this stream has been really great, you guys. Okay. But like, the chat is going crazy. Like, I lost control of it a long time ago. So, I apologize if I miss some messages, because there's like, every time I blink, there's like 5 new ones. Let's see if I can get this in here. Ugh. Okay, and I don't have everything, I don't have anything glued down yet. It's just taped temporarily. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I think I'm gonna need to, when I actually do the final like sentiment strip, I'm gonna have to score it a little bit farther in. But that's kind of what I'm wanting it to look like. And I might do, like the sentiment, I'm probably gonna heat emboss it so it's raised up and a little bit shiny. So here's that. Though I still feel like it needs more. Like more stuff like back here. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Apple. Take care of the kitties? Okay. Third graders goofing off in class. That's totally fine. Because we're, yeah. We can do that. Oh, thanks for the follow, Mrs. Daisy. Your vote's for glitter. Well, if I do glitter, then it's gonna be on everything for, you know, the next 50 years. So maybe we won't do that. But I do have these roses that I could stamp. Ooh, that would be pretty. Like, let's move this out of the way for a second. Like if I stamp these roses, like right here down at the bottom, and then I was thinking that I would maybe color them with, well, I suppose I could do alcohol markers on top of this instead of alcohol ink. But I could do alcohol ink or whatever, just like a loose expressive coloring with this, and then do the Mother's Day like on top of the roses there. I think that would be pretty. That's what I love about glitter. There's some business where you can send an envelope of glitter someone as a prank. That stuff gets everywhere. Oh yeah, and there's this guy on YouTube. I think his channel is called Mark Rober. He did the glitter bomb. Like because people kept stealing his Amazon packages, and he got tired of that. And he's an engineer for NASA, so he he like put together like a fake bait package so that when someone stole it and opened it, there was glitter that exploded out, and I think he also attached some smartphones so that like he could watch what was happening, and let's see, glitter and fart spray that went off like every 30 seconds. It is an absolute masterpiece. Okay. So I think the roses would look good. So we're gonna do that. Get my stamp tool. Why is fart spray a thing? Because it is. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Mrs. Daisy, if you're still here. And Heart for Libraries, if you're still here too. You guys are fairly new followers. I have a tradition on my channel for new followers to share either an embarrassing story about themselves, or a cringy dad joke or a pun or something. And Relax, I'm a Girl, you're a new follower too. So if you want to share anything in the chat, please feel free. Though if you don't want to share anything personal, that's totally fine. Oh, I don't actually need any of that. It's something I like to do to get to know new followers. Kind of break the ice a little bit. I want to go ahead and stamp on this. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, where's my purple? Think of something embarrassing. Okay, take your time. Okay, so I've got this cool, this is a tool for helping stamp rubber, like woodblock rubber stamps. So I'm gonna show you guys how it works. So I'm gonna take my stamp, put some ink on it, and this is a water soluble ink, so it's easy to clean off, which is why I'm using this rather than one of my other inks. We're gonna stamp this. We're gonna put it like right in the corner, and I'm gonna stamp this onto this square of acrylic plastic. So now we have an impression of the stamp that we can move around on our panel and figure out like where exactly we want it to go, and kind of get a preview of what it would look like. So let's move this out of the way so we can get a better view. Sorry guys, my craft room is like a total mess. Oh, though, I'm thinking I actually like this color. I don't have an ink that is this color that would work well with Copics or alcohol inks. So if I stamp with this ink, then if we do any coloring, it'll have to be like colored pencils or something. So we could do like this, or maybe even have them like stand up on end like this, or like so. Because I was thinking of having it like this and have the sentiment like right there. But if we do them up on end like this could also work. Tape. Have it centered, sort of. And then the roses would actually be more visible behind the sentiment. So I think I actually like that. But then if we stamp on here and we hate it, it's fine. I've got more of this cardstock we can work with. Okay, so now that I kind of know like the placement of the stamp, I gotta figure out how to actually get it where I want it. So I'm gonna need my bigger platform. I guess I could share something embarrassing about me. I suppose that's okay. Though I have shared a few embarrassing stories already. But sure, go ahead, spill some tea, as the young people say nowadays. We're getting old, Mom. Okay. So I want to be able to put my thing in the exact same position. What if we did that, maybe? Mother Gnome has the hidden embarrassing stories. Yes. She can probably think of some that I've forgotten. Nope, can't quite get it the way I want it. So I might be able to like shove it up against there. Oh, there we go. That's good. So right at the 6 or 5 3/4 or whatever. Never realized how hard it was to think of an embarrassing story. Okay, well, if you do you play Sims, Mrs. Daisy? Maybe there's like something funny that happened in your Sims that you could share instead. Because I've had a couple people who are in the same situation. Can't stay long. Okay, well, thanks for dropping in, Blaze. Thanks for saying hello. Where's that? Jesus preserve. Just kidding, I'll tell a joke instead. Why couldn't Stevie Wonder see his friends? I don't know. Why? God, that's not heavy enough. It's a trap. Yeah, Mom, why? Because he was married. Oh, I get it. C as in like date instead of C as in like C. My day was pretty good, Blaze. I mean, there was a little bit of it where I was like, oh my goodness, like I just gotta apologize for existing, but I feel a lot better now. And like this whole stream tonight has been like totally insane. Like we've got so many people, like so many chatters. That's a trap. But yeah, it's been pretty good. So how's your day going, Blaze? Yeah, I like it too. Like the impression isn't super solid. So I may try stamping it again. Like stamping on top, but I'm afraid to do that because I don't want to mess it up. But like, this is the nice thing about this tool is that like, as long as I get this like shoved into the corner here, I can stamp in pretty much the same place with my rubber stamp here. What? This is a channel. I don't know. They just legalized blazing it. My state? I don't know what that means, Jess. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. But it looks like here in the center, that's where we didn't really get the good impression. So I'm just gonna ink up the center of the stamp. Thank you. I'm really happy with the progress of this card. All right, we're gonna try to stamp in the same place again. Oh. I say that, and I totally just like moved it. Okay. So there's gonna be a little bit of a shadowing, but oh well. Get a good impression there in the center. Okay, so when I tried to stamp it the second time, like I accidentally shifted the guide over. And so we've got like some extra lines here on the side. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I suppose this would cover it up a little bit. Oh, thanks, Klutzy. Okay, Blaze, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Okay, so how do you guys feel about having like that kind of stamp where it's got like some extra lines? Do you think I should like make this panel over again and just do a single stamp and not try to do a double impression? The lines actually gave it character. Yeah, I kind of agree. So we'll keep it for now. About smudged that. I should clean this off. I'm the artiste. I mean, I like how it looks. It's just, I was kind of hoping for something that looked a little bit cleaner, but sometimes you gotta, I don't know, gotta do what you gotta do. Make the best of what you got. Oh, yes. Memory lane here. Sorry it's long. That's fine. Used to be a cook at a restaurant. My dad taught me everything. I will never forget the day I was working with two of my friends. We managed to catch the grill on fire during the lunch rush. That's like the best time to do it. My family are mostly firefighters. I did everything to try to get it out, or get it to go out, but we had to use the extinguisher. That was 3 hours of cleaning and firefighter friends giggling at us. A day I won't forget. Oh no. Yeah, that does sound terrifying. Like, I get really anxious when my Sims catch stuff on fire. I can't imagine, like, being in an actual fire. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. I'm gonna get this on here. And we'll have the sentiment like right there. And that'll cover up kind of the worst of the lines there. What do you guys think of that? Kind of a preview. Of course, yeah, of course it was lunch rush. Like that's the best time to have a fire. Okay, so we got about 10 minutes left. So I think what I'm going to do is do some ink blending on this background panel and maybe do some die cutting so that we don't like waste all this paper. Love it. We had a few hangry customers that day. That totally, I believe it. My front worker kept taking orders too. I was like, please stop. I can't cook anything. The grill is literally on fire. I literally cannot cook anything. Please stop. Awesome. Okay, so we can take these off. And let me put some of the tape over here. I'm gonna hostess too and explain to the customer, sorry, we can't see it. The kitchen is behind right now. They're like, there's an empty seat right there. Let me in. A cat on desk. Ignore any strangeness. Okay. So if all we see is gibberish, then we know it's your cat, Apple. Have since taken up crafting. Much less stress for me. What kind of crafting do you do, Daisy? Whoops. Okay, so first order of business, let's do the ink blending around the edges. Because it's easier to ink blend a solid piece of paper than it is something with a hole cut out. Oh, Mom, do you remember the time that I cut my hair in the bathroom? I tell that one on my channel a lot. That embarrassing story. I mean, if you're still here. I would not be surprised if she had fallen asleep by now. Because it's let's see. Because yeah, it's past her bedtime. People be cray cray. Where's the Sims crafting version? So cool. Oh, so much chat. She's the spawn of the devil and my baby. Do a variety of things. Recently started card making. Oh, awesome. Allergic to cats? Yeah, I'm mildly allergic as well. And so is my husband. But it's not like a bad allergy. I think actually with this one, I'm not going to use the brush. We're going to use a sponge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So much chat. Okay. I'm going to look on my thing here. Oh, you started a week ago. Nice. It's so fun and it's so addicting. Okay, good. Klutzy is still alive. Did Klutzy pass out? Nope, she's still alive. You're making your wedding dress for okay. Oh, thanks for the stretch, kittens. Yep. Cut it down to the yeah, I cut my hair down to the scalp the day before we were supposed to have family photos taken. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. Sorry, I'm going to stretch while I get caught up on the chat here. Oh God. She thinks the desk belongs to her and gets put out with me when I try to use it. She gets very upset when I try to use the mouse if she's trying to use it as a pillow. Appler-Punk's wedding dress. Gotcha. Do stream. I started crafting a couple weeks ago. I have too much cardstock. Laugh in his face. Yeah. I've pretty much taken over this entire half of the room and a little bit of that part of the room. And this is the biggest room in the house. And I've taken over pretty much all of it. Yeah, black wedding dress. That's awesome. You did that as a kid too? Yeah, I had great timing for that sort of stuff. No, Mom. Well, I mean, I hadn't shared that one yet, so thanks. I wanted to use the big potty. I did. I cried. We had just gotten home from hanging out at a friend's house. My sister was an infant. And I was like, I don't know, a toddler or something. Not very old. I had just been potty trained or something like that. And I really wanted to use the big kid potty at my friend's house. The big potty, yeah. It's a rite of passage, yo. But my parents wouldn't let me. I think maybe because we had to go home or something. Like we were in a rush to get home. I'm not sure. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. But yeah, my parents caught it on video. Like we get home and I'm just like crying my eyes out. I wanted to use the big party. And like I'm crying, which make my sister cry in her little baby carrier. So we're like crying in stereo, and my dad's just there with his video camera. That's great. He was a salamander. She said, a wedding I demand her. That's awesome. I think we need to go a little bit darker on this one. On this edge blending here. Yep. I mean, it's like comedy gold now. Now that I'm older and I can appreciate it. Appreciate how funny it was. Though at the time I didn't think it was very funny. Though actually, like I remember when I was younger, I really liked being on camera. Like I wanted to see myself on camera like all the time. Okay, so with this one, we're just gonna do like very light tapping, so it's just dark on the edges. I probably should have done purple and not thistle, but that's okay. It's fine. As long as I don't go overboard on this. What dries fast? What dries fast, Apple? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I guess I didn't. I don't see any color on your fingers, so the color ink paint. It's archival ink by Ranger. So I've got a little bit of ink on my fingers, like right here. And yeah, I've just been very like clean today, I guess. Yeah, and this ink doesn't take forever to dry either. So I don't know. Can you guys see like the dark edge that this panel has now? It's like, it's kind of subtle, I guess. But when we stick it on here, like the edge will kind of blend in a little bit with the panel, but that's okay. I kind of wanted, like I didn't want it to have like just a pure white edge, like from the core of the paper. So it kind of gives the panel a little bit more of a finished look. It's the cure for all your ills. Like it is life, because purple is life. Okay, I'm gonna assemble the preview real quick again before we go to the end screen, because we're at 3 hours now and I need to end the stream because I need to go to bed. I gotta get up early for work. It's alchemy. Cure is for a different kind of crafting. Okay, good night, Mom. Love you too. Mama Gnome. Thank you for coming to my live stream, Mom. I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. I've seen some doll repaints on YouTube, but it's not like in my staple. It's not really in my repertoire of viewing. I gotta be careful with this ink though, because it's a different kind of ink. It might still be a little bit wet. Okay, so here's a preview of the card. And obviously this sentiment won't be like sticking up so much, it'll be flat. What is happening? Bye, nice gnome lady. My friend does those but on Instagram. Aw, little photo shoots, that's so cute. Oh yeah, that's right, Klutzy, I forgot about that. That you make custom dolls, that's so cool. Thank you, Daisy. I'm actually really excited about this one. I hope I don't mess it up when I put it together. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Where they're like making like little miniature food in like a little teeny tiny kitchen. Oh, so cute. Okay. So I'm gonna switch over to my end screen and do my end speech. Because it's about time to go. Wow, 14 viewers. I think at the maximum we had like 18 or 19 viewers. That's insane. I am so glad that you guys decided to stop by and hang out. This stream has been like probably the most fun I've had in a while on stream. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. I really enjoy doing the Love Loft Sims 3 streams. But yeah, I'm really glad you guys came by to hang out with me and watch me make a Mother's Day card and, you know, do crazy stuff in chat because y'all are insane. But I love you all. You're great. And welcome to Mrs. Daisy, one of our newer followers. And Relax, I'm a Girl, thanks for the raid, also one of our newer followers. And Nunyo Biz, thanks for the bits. We got 500 bits earlier. I was super excited about that. So just want to point out that we are 2 subscriptions away from opening up another emote slot. So, I mean, hint, hint, wink, wink. But no pressure. I mean, if you want more emotes. Good night, Gnome. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tolerating the chaos. You're welcome. It was excellent chaos. Thanks, Melissa. So, yeah, I hope everyone has a good night, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow night for the next craft stream where we'll finish up this card and maybe start another one or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Same time, same place. And then more Sims 3 streams this weekend. And then another reason to maybe subscribe is to join in on the sub-only Discord hangouts, which I should probably put a link to my Discord in here. I'm just dropping the ball, you guys, on this. So if any of my new people are into Discord and like to do that, we share Sims memes, and I do bonus streams there sometimes, hangouts, whatever. There's the invite link there in the chat. And if for some reason you don't want to join right now, but you want to join later and you can't find the link, then just send me a whisper, and I will send you the invite. We have a lot of fun on Discord. Harry emote, cough, cough, cough. I will get around to that someday. Okay. Now I'm really going to end the stream. Okay, so good night, everybody. I hope we sleep well, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you, whenever I see you.